Aleichem Shalom, Betsy, and how are you? You won't believe how detailed. I didn't know how good a detailed the cash register is. Anyways, Betsy, you're in a rush. Life is short, as you have over there. Let's get a short Dvar Torah on Pashas Beshalach. There are two very big points in this week's Parsha. Everybody talks about. Number one, Shabbos Shira. Number two, Parshas Haman. Everybody's over here. Allah Zuchah for Segulis, Parshas Haman, Yom Shlishi. You're the famous word in the Stop Whatever. Alles Gillis is alles fine and boiled, but that's still 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock in the morning doesn't get arguments. Okay, so what's the connection between these two? The Shira Sayam, it says in the Medrash, anybody who says Shira every day, I don't know, we're looking for all these gimmicks. It says you say Shira every day, in Shulchan Aruch it actually says that you should say Parshas Haman every day. It brings in the Tacham, the Eibush, that gives Parnasa. So both of these Parshas are things that we should implement in our life, right?
Yes.
There's many other similarities. You see that by the Man, it says there was a difference between the Tzadikim and the Bain and the Mishayim. The Rasha had to go out and get the money, and get the food. A Bain, the Tzadikim came to the doorstep. In Kriyas Yamsuf we find the same thing. What do we find? That it says Salalu Kaiferes b'mayim adinim. Some people were floating like lead, some people were floating like the Egyptians, and some like stone, and some like straw. And Rashi says, what's going on? How were they floating? Was it an Evan? Was it a Kasha? Was it a Ferris? So Rashi depends who. A Russia kept them bouncing around like a zigzag. Bainly, I'm not such a big wicked person. So the same thing. In other words, you get what you deserve. Now, I saw from the Baal Shem Tov Al Torah a very fascinating thing. Somebody once an intellectual, wanted to come to the Baal Shem Tov to the whole yippee-yay that we make about Kriyas Yamsuf. He says, I study these things, and according to the Teva, you can go to the university studios, they also have the splitting of the sea. According to nature, I thought about it today, because all this global warming, according to nature, it was meant to happen, Kriyas Yamsuf. So why do you make such a big tzaddik? So he was going to the Baal Shem Tov to ask that question. When the Baal Shem Tov saw he came, even before he had a chance to ask him the question, the Baal Shem Tov already called the group of Chassidim, and he said, I want to give a drasha. And he gets up there and he answers this question. And he says, people think it was nature, but people forget that the Bereish is Bara Elikim. Elikim is Teva. Even the fact that there is Teva doing this, that's Eibishter. People don't, I feel that the Teva is the Eibishter. If you think about that, then all this global warming, and you say, it is the Eibishter, it's Uisgestellt Azay. You have to remember the Eibishter. The Ben Ish Chai asks a question about the Shira Sayam. Why did the Yidden only sing the Shira now? By Kriyas Yamsuf. What happened to the Makis? Makis. Listen to the voice. Was sings Mishdurten? Zok the Ben Ish Chai, he says a mushal. The mushal is never somebody was sick, and every day the doctor had to clean him, and every day was painful. But when the job was clean, it's 100% clean. The doctor wanted to make him feel good. He said, "See this? All these tools, so as long as the makis were given, the Mitzrayim was still around, Eden didn't feel the security. Vayar Yisrael Mitzrayim Meisal Svasayam Yet Zink Mashira. So the Eibishter guarantees Kimei Tzeis Chamer Mitzrayim are the floys. We should see these neflois, this and the flois, Ben Heida B'Yameinu.
Amen.